Did you know exercise stimulates chemicals in your brain that improves your mood? Because I sure didn't. If you exercise regularly, it can reduce your stress and symptoms of mental health conditions like depression or anxiety, as well as recover from mental health issues. Is exercise a key component in balancing mental health? Yes. Exercise can balance mental health issues by naturally helping you feel better, building self-esteem, and help reduce or recover from illness. How can exercise make you feel better naturally? Well, exercise can help stimulate parts of your brain that aren't always responsive when you're feeling depressed or anxious. In 2015, Healthline talks about what is known as a runner's high, which is the release of endorphins that your brain experiences when physically exerting yourself. Endorphins are a type of neurotransmitter or chemical messenger. If any of you guys or gals have gone on a run or went to the gym for probably more than 20 or 30 minutes, you yourself have probably experienced a runner's high, even though you might not have known it. These neurotransmitters or chemical messengers help relieve pain and stress. Physical exercise also stimulates serotonin and dopamine. These help stimulate your appetite, your sleep cycles, and overall sense of well-being. Keep your mind stimulated or distracted from upsetting thoughts. So, when you're exercising or hitting weights, squats, whatever it is, your mind is focused on something, and it's a good distraction. If you're going through a lot in life, if you're depressed, if you're struggling with anxiety, whatever it is, exercising can help distract you from some unwanted thoughts. So, have you or someone you know battled with a cough or a cold? Well, you may feel better if you go for a run or a walk. The U.S. National Library of Medicine in 2020 stated that exercise causes change in antibodies and white blood cells. White blood cells are the body's immune system cells that fight disease. When exercising, these antibodies and white blood cells circulate more rapidly, so they detect illness earlier than they might have before. The book Exercise Psychology in Chapter 6 talks about the brief rise in body temperature during or right after exercise that may prevent bacteria from growing. Similarly to what happens with a fever, exercise helps decrease your chances to develop disease or illness. So if you or someone you know are feeling down, maybe battling a cough or a cold, maybe tell them to get out and exercise. Go out, get some sun, breathe some fresh air. Next, I'd like to talk about self-esteem. Self-esteem can improve through exercise. In 2019, Aubrey Bailey from Livestrong.com talks about how simply making an exercise plan and sticking to it allows you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment. Society is obsessed with body image, and for many people, how they look is a direct link to self-esteem, unfortunately. In the world we live in with Instagram and filters and all that, it can be tough on someone if they compare themselves to others. But the important thing is you have to know that you can't compare yourself to everyone else. Because half the time, those things are filled with filters, and that's not actually what someone looks like. There is no proven formula for how much or how often you need to exercise to improve self-esteem. But just getting up and exercising will push you in the right direction. You can't compare yourself to others because we're all different. Be better than you were tomorrow. Battle against yourself every day and be the best version of yourself. Physically seeing a difference in your body will help improve self-esteem. So maybe after exercising for a month or 2 months or 3 months, you start to see a little bit slimmer, or maybe you drop a size, or whatever it is. If you can physically see something in the mirror, it definitely has a different effect on you. It's going to build your self-esteem much more than something that you can't physically see. Is exercise a key component in balancing mental health? Yes. Regular exercise can reduce your stress levels and symptoms of mental health conditions. Exercise can balance mental health issues by naturally boosting your mood, building your self-esteem, and helping reduce or recover from illness. Now get out there and exercise. Thanks.